Bo Nix just upset Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills 33-30 in the divisional round to take the Broncos to the AFC Championship for the first time since the Broncos beat the Panthers in Super Bowl 50. And unfortunately, Bo Nix broke his ankle, meaning he's out for the remainder of the playoffs, but I want to dive into the film and see just how Bo Nix and the Broncos did it. Let's dive into the film. Okay, on this first play right here, we're going to come out in this twins formation. So we got 2x2, we got a tight end and a wide receiver on this side, and then 2 wide receivers right here. We're going to motion in this wide receiver, and then we're going to go for a deep out right here, and we want to put him in conflict with this go because they're showing us that they got cover one. So one high safety over here leaves us one-on-one on the outside here, and we're going to get this natural kind of pick or rub where the corners kind of are forced to run into each other right here. And watch this ball by Bo Nix. This is one of the best throws that I've seen from him all season, and we're going to look at it from the end zone view to really show just how good it was. Just an amazing throw and catch right there. Okay, let's check it out from the end zone view here, because like I said, this is just, from the end zone view, you really see how tight of a window he put this in, kind of fading away to not get his knees taken out. Man, what a throw. Okay, next you see we're going to come out in another 3x1 formation, but we're going to have our tight end lined up in this kind of wing spot right here. Evan Ingram, we're going to motion him out. That's going to tell us, hey, we've got zone coverage because no one follows quickly. Safety rotates back here early, which tells us, hey, we've probably got Tampa 2 or cover 2 of some sort. We're guessing it's not Tampa 2 because they're running this double A-gap pressure right here, which tells us he's probably going to back out and he's probably not going to be able to get all the way back to this middle of the field. So we're just taking in information here by Bo Nix. We're going to take Courtland Sutton. We're going to get this inside release. We want to make sure this is like a mandatory inside release. And the reason for that is we want to make this deep safety right here is going to drop back. We want to make him think that we're taking this outside, so he has to defend his deep half of the field. And then we're going to break it off and go inside on a little post, bang eight, whatever you want to call it, right inside of him. And this play falls incomplete. Should be a huge explosive play for us right here, but I want you to see why it falls incomplete. A little bit of blurry film right here, but he just doesn't explode out of this break, and he doesn't break as flat as maybe you'd want him to. Obviously, you want it to drift up the field a little bit so that we're on top of the linebacker, but Courtland doesn't do a great job of getting out of that break quick so that we can hit him in stride. Right here, we have a really great football, really great play design, everything across the board right here. Bill's showing us pre-snap a cover 2 look right here, right? You got your guys in the flats. Could be man coverage even, but you got 2 high safeties right here. But they're going to rotate down and run cover 3 buzz. So this guy's going to go to this hook right here. This guy's going to take the middle of the field. Well, against this coverage, obviously this guy's going to have the flat. This guy's going to have his third. Against this coverage, what's the best play call you can get? You have to take them up the seam right here, right? So we have to get in these seams. We have to get a ball thrown in here with anticipation, and we have to do a great job settling down as the receiver to not run into the safety, right? So watch. This is a great football, great play call, great catch. Watch, get past that hook curl defender, lets it rip right up that seam, great play. And it was all because, if you check this out, watch Bo's eyes right here. He's going to look to the weak side of the formation here. He's going to see this guy buzz down right here, and right after he sees that, he's going to get his eyes directly to the other side of the field, rip the seam. Great job right there. His eyes also pull that safety away from the middle. We're going to have probably my play call of the day right here. 3rd and 1. Bait him into thinking we're running the ball, got all the heavy guys on the field, and we got a big man touchdown right here on the PA boot. Love to see it. I'm not going to lie to you though, Sean Payton was so deep into his bag in this game. Honestly, the Bills should have lost by much worse, and I think you saw Josh kind of admit that post-game as well. So you see we're going to come out here in this 3x1 formation. Got the tight end lined up on the wing. Going to motion over Marvin Mims here. That tells us we got zone coverage. And our goal with this play is we're going to roll Evan Ingram out to this flat. We're going to take Marvin Mims and send him vertical. And then we're going to take Courtland Sutton and we're going to run this fake crosser out. Love this route. Like one of my favorite routes against zone coverage because it's such a natural levels concept, and the linebacker or nickel or star or whoever never carries this player because they're taught in these match defenses nowadays, once he crosses your face, leave him alone. He's now this player's decision, right? So watch how this plays out. Ends up going for an incomplete pass, but the reasoning for this is Bo's going to throw this thinking that Courtland needs to settle right here, right? So he's going to throw this football right here. Unfortunately, Courtland is going to keep going to the sidelines because Courtland probably feels this guy running on his back and is trying to naturally run this route. But Bo's trying to say, hey, I'm going to lead this ball away from this guy, and I want to lead this ball away from this guy. So my only option is to throw this ball right here they just had to get on the same page right here, and this would have been another explosive, but we miss it, unfortunately. Throw it in the dirt. That sucks to see. Okay, this play right here was probably my absolute worst play of the day by him, and this honestly should have costed them the game because they come out and they score a touchdown right afterwards, but this should have been an interception, and it's because he was forcing the ball in a tight window for no reason. You see we're going to motion over our tight end here, come out in this condensed 2x2 formation, and we're really trying to take the defense deep here, or at least give the idea of that, and we're going to run this samurai concept. So what a samurai concept does, as you see, is we're going to have this crosser right here, and then we're going to have this deep post where we lean to the outside and break it back this way. And the goal of this route is to really get this safety to carry this so that this crosser opens up underneath him. I would love for Sean Payton to come back to this maybe a little bit later in the game. Obviously, I don't think he did, but come back to this later in the game and take it just straight on that corner, right? And if you do that, you get another really good levels concept, and Bo Nix gets to choose, hey, do I have the touchdown or do I have the crosser underneath? Right here, it's just not open. They do a great job covering it up, and Bo's just going to force a ball in there that should have been a pick. Let's look at it from the end zone view. I mean, in my opinion, this is just terrible football right here by Bo Nix, and he's got to know to do better. Obviously, he's not going to get a chance to do better for the rest of the season, unfortunately, but man, you see here, we're going to come out and empty again. We're going to have our running back kind of this wing position, going to motion him back into the backfield. Doesn't tell us much about what the defense is in, but kind of lets us know, hey, we probably don't have man coverage here. We're bringing him in to really block and release for us here. And I love this concept. We're going to have a switch release right here where we take this guy inside and we run him on a little curl right here. And then we're going to take our other wide receiver, Marvin Mims, and we're going to run him on a curl that kind of drifts inside right here. And our reasoning for that is we want to put this guy and make him as a conflict defender. Tre'Davious White's going to have to bail hard here because he's worried about, hey, if someone takes this outside third of the field, outside quarter, whether he's in cover 3 or cover 4, we don't know because this guy's kind of buzzed down a little bit, but he could still easily drop back. And then we're going to take our running back or Evan Ingram, one or the other, and we're going to block and release to the flat. And what that's going to do is that's going to make this guy the conflict defender because he has the flat, so he doesn't know whether he should take this curl or if he should stay and take away this flat. Really great job here by Sean Payton, giving us an easy completion right here. You love to see it. Watch this right there. Great job here by Bo Nix, fitting that ball in that tight window. Love to see it. Okay, now we're going to have the touchdown at the very end of the second quarter. Obviously, we come back and get a field goal because Josh Allen made another mistake in this football game. But we're going to come out and we're going to run that same samurai concept again. Corner just got hurt, gets subbed out the game, so we're going to take advantage. We motion over our guy right here. That tells us, hey, we got zone coverage because no one followed him. And because no one followed him, hey, that tells us we got cover 3. So back, and this new corner out here is isolated by himself to go deep, right? Okay, so let's change it up a little bit this time. It didn't work last time, so we're going to drift the pocket to the right to really sell to him that we're taking this crosser because, you know, ain't played much in the NFL, probably played a little bit in college, and in college they were 1000% taught not to throw across the field. So we're going to try to get him to bite on it, and it works perfectly. He bites too hard on us running that crosser as this flat defender, and then after he sees him bite, for some reason this safety goes, hey, let me bite down on it too. And we're just going to take the touchdown right over his head right here on this backside of little Jordan Humphrey. Way to make up for that drop early on in the game. One of the last plays we're going to look at right here. This was definitely Bo Nix's worst play of the game, actually, not the one from earlier. Going to come out here in a 4x1 formation and empty. Going to motion Marvin Mims across the formation, and that should tell us a few things here as Bo Nix. That should tell us we don't have man coverage, right? No one follows him. We've got numbers on this side of the field now, unless they're going to try to take this linebacker and take him out there with them. But then Marvin Mims would have the wheel right on the sideline for a hole shot. So clearly they're not going to do that. So if we know it's not man, we know they're probably going to drop a few of these guys back. Now, we should still have kind of a rushed internal clock here, but that should tell us that we have a little bit of time. I don't love this play call right here by Sean Payton, in all honesty. It's great against man coverage because you have the guy going across the formation here, but we're going to have this kind of fake screen right here with a little slot fade right here on top of it. Instead of this slot fade, I would love to have a fake slot fade that goes back in so we can beat both Tampa 2 and cover 4, right? Because if it's cover 4, we just have to find the window to throw this football in on this guy. Same thing in cover 2, right? So, gonna motion him across, run him on a hook, gonna run this guy across the formation, and we rush our internal clock. They drop back into coverage. This is not open at all. Like, this is not open. This is a pick if it gets to him. But This D lineman's smart. He knows that his internal clock is rushing. He's going to throw, jumps up, picks it off. Great reaction time right there. Love to see the big fellas get involved, but that's an awful play by Bo Nix. This is what won the Broncos the game. Really just an awful play by the Bills, in my opinion, though. Their defense did not finish this game out good. Okay, what are we going to have here? Well, we're going to come out in this 3-by-1 formation. Our inside receiver is on the line of scrimmage, right? So we're going to run him on this deep post, kind of, that's going to clear out this middle, you hope. And then we're going to run this kind of drive concept right here. We're going to take him directly on a go. And then we're going to run this dig in behind him, and we want to settle in open space past the sticks because the sticks are right here. So we're really looking to hit this route after everything clears out. But if none of that's not there, then we got this guy releasing the flat, and then we got this guy also coming on this kind of drag over the middle. We're really just trying to get these routes to get these linebackers to bite and the nickel to bite, because we know we got zone coverage. Looks like cover 3 here. Might even be 2 if this guy drops back. And the Bills have to do a better job of holding the sticks. If they throw it underneath, let's make the tackle. Let's trust our teammates that we're going to tackle and rally the football. They don't do that here. They open up this kind of window for Bo Nix to throw an incredible football right here. Watch, they're on the same page this time. He settles. Bo Nix finds him. Win the football game right there. Okay, we got the final touchdown of the game here. Want to take a look at it because I think this is the best throw I've seen Bo Nix make all season. We're just going to have Marvin Mims out here one-on-one on the outside. Obviously, we're going to rotate our safety to the side that we're more worried about the go ball coming from over here. So we're going to take Marvin Mims because we know they're not as worried about him on a go ball. And we're going to run him on a stop and go one-on-one on this outside, and we just have to throw the ball in a bucket right here. And that's exactly what we do. We scored a touchdown. This is just great offense. There's not much the defense can do about it. Maybe we run too high in this situation, but it's first down and we're worried about getting the stop right here. Man, that's a throw. Let's look at it from the end zone view. I'm telling you, Bo Nix probably played his best game of the season outside of 2, maybe 3 plays in this football game. Like, man, that's a throw in the bucket. So, after diving in the film, I'm really excited to see what Bo Nix does this season with the Denver Broncos, specifically because, like I said, this is his best game he's played in his career, in my opinion, outside of a couple of plays. And this is against a great defense in a huge moment. And if he can build on this, I think the Broncos have to be your Super Bowl favorites coming out of the AFC this season. Thanks for watching. Let me know down below what you think, and see ya.